Yeah, we back up in this motherfucker, y'all. 314 all day. Ain't from my hood to your hood. Ho, ho, ho around this motherfucker. Merry Christmas around this bitch. Ho, ho, ho. We got this round one. Motherfucker, this my hood from your hood. 314 all day. Merry Christmas to the motherfuckers. Give a shout out to these high schools and motherfuckers. So give a shout out to Vashon, Normandy, RTC, where my nigga went, Beaumont, West Tech, South Tech in this motherfucker, Roosevelt, Beaumont, U City. We all around this motherfucker. I'm telling y'all, y'all not from my cut from my cloth. They stopped making my fabric. Shout out to the niggas that jumped in it, jumped out and got away with it. We out here in this motherfucker week one. Week motherfucker one of the playoffs. Round one. Round one, motherfucker. We had some technical difficulties last week, but this is right here, round one of the Monday morning quarterback. From my hood to yours. Shout out to my co-host, Roy, for the Rankings crew.
Now the show starts. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I don't really want it now.
I don't know where you get this dumbass shit from, but hey, shout out to the homie.
Great. That was a great intro. Everybody who know, they know.
Yeah, stand up, y'all. Listen.
What the hell was that about?
It's one of my stuff, you know, STL all day. I will represent them. Anywho, listen. Round one. Shout out to our sponsors. We got 5026 on Broadway, owned and operated by the homie El Patron. He has a second location at Page and Vanavena, managed by the homie Rico. And you got BC Plumbers, owned and operated by the homie Anthony Clark, a.k.a. Lil Petey. Holla at him.
Fuck Lil Petey. And matter of fact, if you call BC Plumbing and you say, fuck Lil Petey, you'll get 50% off on all your household repairs. That is the promotion that we have done with BC Plumbing. So you call them up, you say, fuck Lil Petey, you get 50% off all repairs on everything.
Holler them for all your commercial and residential needs. Don't believe that, people.
I'm telling
you. It would be funny as fuck if you did.
No, it's true.
And shout out to the homie Big Air. Huh?
It's true.
No, it's not. DJ Big.
It is true. All they got to say is fuck Lil Petey. They get 50% off on all the household repairs. Promise you that.
Nah, I wouldn't do it, people. Shout out to the homie Big Air, DJ Big Air. Holler at him for all your DJ needs. You're going in, you're going out, family reunions, weddings, bar mitzvahs, funerals. He got you. Shout out Big L. Before we get into it, we did not have a Monday morning show. There was some technical difficulties on my end. We had an internet outage, and as some of you may know, my esteemed colleague, my cousin, my friend, he's in Florida. I'm in St. Louis, but we do this for you, for the people, and we was not able to complete last week's show, although it was funny as shit. And I can still put it out if y'all really want that. Drop in the comments, and I'll put that shit out. Too late. Well, what you got? What anything you want to say before we get into this shit?
I don't know. You saying extra giddy tonight? Is it the hat?
No, it ain't the hat. You asked me that on Halloween that one time. Was it the mask? Nah, it's the holidays, man. I'm not giddy like that, dog. It's the holidays, man. You ain't happy, ho, 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 around this hoe. You not giddy? I guess not. Fuck them. Man, we have interesting plethora of games. Shit. Man, I wish we'd have got the Monday show. But what we gonna do is we're gonna start from 1 and 8, 2 and 3, 2 and 7, 3 and 4. We're gonna finish out with the 4 and 5. Before we get into that, you losers.
Stop. Let's get into it. I'm not wanting this speech again because you gave it on the show that you didn't put out. I am not sitting through that again.
You don't have to.
No, I don't want to hear it.
You don't
Listen,
have to take your headphones off because at the end of the day, lose.
I'm not finna let you go there. It's like that's your thing. That's your thing. I gotta go and I gotta talk shit to them. Nah, not right now. We've been focused on round 1 of the playoffs. You keep that loser shit to another show. It ain't going down today.
Watch.
I don't want to hear about the losers. I don't want to hear about the losers. I don't want to hear. I want to talk about round 1. Let's talk about. Let's talk about. This is where the show is going to go off the rail.
It can't.
About the first round. We've been talking about the first round. I don't know why.
We're gonna talk about the first round, nigga.
But you got to say something about Black Republicans because
I gotta say something about all them niggas.
Why? All right, okay, bet that. Let's talk about the first round. Lose.
You don't want to talk about this motherfucker.
I don't know. Like you think this shit is. I know in your head you're like, oh, I'm finna kill these niggas and they gonna love it. Don't nobody give a fuck about the players that didn't make.
I don't give a fuck what they give a fuck.
Why you care about the players that didn't make the playoffs? Before you individually break down 2 people, because that's the only you gonna throw in some other people to make it seem like you're not biased, but your main objective is to talk about Black Republicans and then talk about Brian. You've been talking about Brian all day. It is you was loving the fact that Brian scored so many points and he's not in the playoff. Even though
he would only beat 2 people.
Even though Cheese scored about the same amount, but that's your boy. That's your boy. You ain't said one word about him. That's your boy.
Shout out Cheese, the motherfucking Don.
That's your boy. So you ain't gonna talk about him, but all day, Brian this, Brian that, Brian. Can we talk about round 1?
Fuck the U-City Lions with y'all dog ass. Y'all motherfuckers want to talk all that worst team in the league. Looking ass nigga. Fuck you. I see your puss ass next year. Hopefully, I got more career wins, nigga. More playoff wins, nigga. And at the end of the day, your ass is at number 9. And I'm out here in this motherfucking place and I just put my foot in your cousin's motherfucking ass. But we finna get into round 1. Round 1,
You so giddy.
Round 1. Team commish. 13.
Let's talk about the 2 seed. The giddy guy who I just put my foot in your thing. I'm the 2 seed. You playing the 7 seed. So by the logic that you've been trying to say, you the number 2 team in all the land.
Mm-hmm.
I just won.
I like that.
Shit,
shout out to you. I fucks with that. Team commish, 13-1. Number 1 team in all the land, currently sitting at 249.95. Projected to hit 258. Say Brown, 43 points. Crazy. Lamb, 30 points, and Mahomes went out. We're going to talk about what you think he's going to do for next week. On the other side, you got Dowdle. You got Gronk, 86. AC in all the land, 191 is what they projected to hit. Dowdle, Jones, Warner, them motherfuckers wasn't it, and it didn't happen for you, my guy. I want to know from you, my dude, my guy, my cousin, my homie. That was nasty. What you think about this Mahomes thing? He went out. He came up limping. Are you watching the game, nigga? We hear that.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
As I was saying before, bootleg Jim over here went out. Mahomes went out and he looked a little gimpy. You worried about that moving forward? Because you're going to win this game.
I'm super worried.
You don't seem like it. You seem laissez-faire.
How does worried look like?
I don't even know. Look, brother, I don't
Just
want.
ask. I just told. I gave you my answer, and then you came back with you don't seem like. So how does worried seem?
I don't know. I'm bad assumption. Now, one thing that I
Yeah, a little stupid or something.
one thing I did notice, you are the number one team in all the land. You got the scoring title, team of the year, best record in all the league, and you set the record for consecutive wins. You currently sit right now out of all the winners this week, the lowest of all the potential winners in projection wise. Thoughts?
Yeah, I was looking at that, and I just realized that you
Mhm.
could win by 1 point, and guess what?
You still win?
It's still a win.
Hmm.
Here's my thoughts. I'm glad that everybody is really having a great week
Hmm.
because I can look down y'all timeline of scoring, and
Hmm.
none of you niggas are scoring 300 back to back.
True.
Who's done? Who done that?
You did.
Glaze me, nigga. Who ain't scored 300 back to back? Who ain't scored 300 back to back?
You did, and you almost had a third. In fact, do you have three
Yeah, I did have
300 point games this year?
300 points back to back.
You did.
So that question, it seemed like you fishing for something.
I
If you want my ego to come out, I can bring it out. But that was like the dumbest fucking question of all time. Outside of trying to say Lennox had a good game, Walker had a good game. And here's the one that you really want to say. I'm having a good game. I'm projected to do 270.
two.
That's where you really want to go. How much? Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's
Say it.
280 right now, but we'll get to my game.
Oh, I'm projected to do. Now let's do this. Let's get to your game now.
Are we not done with this one at the
Why
end?
not? Let's get to your game. I ain't even heard what you said. My thing was out. So let's start with your game.
Well, we're gonna finish out with this game.
Let's start with your
Brown,
game.
St. Brown, 43 points, 14 receptions, 193
Are you
yards.
talking about my game now?
Real shootout.
You talking about me?
Yes. Do you think moving forward? Because who Buffalo? No, I'm sorry. Who Detroit got next week? Defensive. Well, I looked that up. But 43 points is phenomenal against that Buffalo defense, and that was a true shootout. Buffalo, Josh Allen, Detroit, Jared Goff. They went out there and they did their thing, and St. Brown ate off that shit. Cooper Cup. You want to talk about Cooper Cup?
No.
Okay.
Listen, man. We the AC.
Mm-hmm.
We was playing. I mean, we was the number one seed
Mm-hmm.
for a reason. We was playing the
Yeah,
number
y'all
8
did y'all motherfucking
seed.
thing this year.
Shut the fuck up for a sec. Let me steer this boat right now, because I don't like I don't like your energy. Exactly. You want to come out here and you want to talk about the losers. You throwing a little shade here and there. Gonna get slapped.
The show was a great equalizer, people.
No,
You
you're
want
gonna
you
get
want to say your
slapped.
shit? Get it
The show
immortalized. Come
ain't
on the
a
show.
great. The show ain't a great equalizer.
It is.
You listen. It ain't a great equalizer because when you ain't up, you don't talk shit. But as
Shit.
soon as you get up, you
That
talk
was like
shit.
that's the beauty of this because this show has been on the air 3 years and this show is on the internet. Anybody can go out there at any given time, pick a show at random, and say where I don't talk my shit.
Oh,
But continue. Cut.
we're not talking about Cup.
Hmm. You
Let's
have no
talk about
worries about cut?
let's talk about the matchup.
Okay.
Here's the luxury of being a number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
You get to play the number 8 seed. So all this, everybody else scored, and blah blah blah. The luxury of being a top seed is you get to play a lower seed, and the lower seed that I got to play has had problems scoring 200, not just this week, but the week before, or a couple weeks before that, and a couple weeks before that.
Big
So
facts. Facts.
as the number 1 seed,
I heard that it's
you
unprofessional.
know, we putting up like 250 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good enough to win.
It
As
is.
far as Cup's been a great player in all year. I'm not finna freak out over one game. My squad had his back. We came, we did what we needed to do to get to the second round. And, I'm happy with everything that went down.
Mm.
You know, we'll see how. Like I said, I'm very nervous or very worried about Mahomes. We'll see how it goes. I honestly, next week, I probably wasn't gonna start Mahomes anyway
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because I want to start.
Caleb Williams.
You not let me finish my thought. I wanted to start Houston defense. They playing against um, Kansas City Chiefs. Even if Mahomes was healthy, I think he would have had big trouble with Houston defense. Houston defense, I think I said it wrong. They always show improve, and it seems like when I doubt them, they always go off.
What do you want?
So
3 interceptions, a fumble recovery.
next week, especially if you know what I'm saying, he'll probably play through it. But if he's hurt, I'm still gonna play Caleb. Give Caleb the start. I'm gonna give Houston the start, and so we'll see how that if that works out for us.
The way it's shaping up, if you win, which you should, and the world boss wins, the reseeding, you'll be playing your boy, your boo. How you feel about that?
Same way you feeling about you playing your boo, your boy. How you feel about that? The man that he probably would have lost this week if you didn't save his ass, your baby. You're not gonna fuck my baby, raw dog. Cause get my baby. Get
Wow.
my baby. So you take them 30 points away from his team, and my friend CHEBO might have a win this week.
Mhm. We'll get to them in a
But
second.
but yo boo. So no, you the one that brought you the one that looked
All
ahead.
I'm saying is
I'm
but
playing
you
Linux.
didn't
If
answer
I'm
my
playing
question.
Linux,
You're trying to
if I'm
plan for.
no, if I'm playing Linux, then the way it's going, then you playing your boy,
Okay,
your
I'm
boo.
asking how you
Like
feel.
I've never saved
I
Linux.
just
Like
asked you. We get to. You can go ahead, berate me and berate him on here. I'm
how you feel?
asking you.
How you feel about you
How
playing
you
your?
can't. I asked for. You can't
I
answer
feel
a
the
question
same
with a
way.
fuck.
I feel the same way you feel. So you tell me how you feel, and everybody will know.
I feel the same way you do.
All right,
The
so we
way it's
both feel
shaping,
the same way.
huh? Yeah, we both feel the same way. The way it's shaping up, Team Commish, number one team in all the land, will go on and advance to round two. The Gronk, we see you motherfuckers next year. The ass kickers, number two, number two seed in all the land. Going up against number seven, Missouri Kings, 8-6 second in their division. The STL ass kickers, 9-5 first in their division. Their fourth division title. Third sweep, projected hit 277. Currently sit at 223. Missouri Kings 111, projected hit 183. Devontae Smith had a 31-point game. The number one defense in all the land, 28 points. And Josh Jacobs is still out there currently, as we sit, acting a motherfucking ass, 20 points in the first fucking half. This team they started Geno. This was a talk in the group. Lennox had made a suggestion one day. I would start Geno over Baker. He did it. And I asked today, this is a couple of hours ago, asked, why did you do that? He said he thought it would be
Or
cool.
I could have swore you said you would have started Geno over Baker too.
No, I did not. Go find that.
You sure?
I'm positive. I questioned it. Matter of fact, when he said it, when Lennox first said it, he said it twice. I'm like,
I
why?
know you said Lenny said it, but I could have swore you said because I said I would have started Baker and nobody else was agreeing with me.
I'm not going to say, and I agree with you and give pointers to my opponent. I'm just not. That's retarded. But
I, I could have swore I heard you agreeing
I
on.
telling you I didn't. And if you can find it, put it in the group and put it in the comments. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, he left a bunch of. But I even think that the way everything's shaping up with everybody, if he put out his best lineup, he still would have lost. But Baker had 32. Currently, Gino has a pick, and he's sitting at 3. 3 points is what I'm showing. Uh, then you got who was that? Bateman. Bateman went off for 3 receptions, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns, 25 points on the bench, and Justice Hill a dub on the bench. You will say it all the time. The only good move is what?
I'm looking for the thing right now.
Mm.
I could have swore you was agreeing on him.
Mm. While he looks that up, and it's going to be a futile kind of thing. I'm moving on. As we sit, like I said, Chuba Hubbard 10, Ramondre 10, Adam Thielen 10, Shakir 17, McBride 19. This is a whole lot of good teams, but a lot of tens, and that's just not going to get it. This is round one. But shout out to Missouri Kings. This is your first playoff, your first time in the dance, and you came through. And sometimes somebody got to lose round one. It just happened to be you this year. I was going, I said something in the group about how motherfuckers ain't talking shit, but I'm gonna take the high road on this. At the end of the day, congratulations to you. You came out first round, lost, but you made the dance. Did much better than your punk ass cousin did. But the ass kickers are just too much. And ass kickers are division champs for a reason. The Rankins crew said the ass kickers was on their revenge tour. The only people that I lost to this year was the South and Missouri Kings. Regular season, you beat my ass. We in the dance now, my nigga. Pack your lock up. You had a great season. See you next year. Great first round, making it to the playoffs. Shout out to you. But shout out to the ass kickers who continue their streak of never losing in the first round. And they always make the podium. And they move on next week to a potential matchup against Hurricane Walker. And we're going to get into them in just a second. But I will turn this game over to my esteemed colleague, Roy from the Rankins crew.
I ain't find it,
Mm,
but I'm pretty sure you
because it doesn't
said.
exist. I didn't say it.
Pretty sure y'all said.
I'm pretty sure it was just Linux.
I think you was co-signing it,
Mm-mm,
saying you like Gino too.
no.
Mm.
So you want to spend your time looking for that, or we gonna move on? You want to talk about anything about this?
About the game?
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Let's see. What game we talking? What games we talking here? Let's see what the first score is. Ass kickers.
That's a make us mark with some blueberries in it.
So we got the ass kickers versus the Missouri Kings. Look like you had a good game. Got you got you got some good contributions out of Denver's defense. Josh Jacobs has been you been carrying your squad. Yeah. Let's talk about the Kings. Kings. Ah, if we had to put out a show,
Mm-hmm.
if we had to put out a show, because we actually did talk about this matchup,
We did.
I thought. Matter of fact, it was on the show. I think you might have you might have said something because I said Baker was the number 5 quarterback. I was like, you gotta go. At the time, he was number 5. He's number 6 now. I was like, you gotta go with your guy. I was like, I
Mm-hmm.
get it. That game could be a potential shootout, but I was like, you gotta go with your guy. He's a number 5 guy. Remember saying that on that show. Mm. And then I also said I would have started Bateman over Shepard.
You did 100%. You said Bateman.
I don't know if that Baker and him would have been enough. Bateman, you take the 3 away from Shepard, that's 22. Baker, 32. It probably still wouldn't be enough.
Add another 50 to it. He's still short.
So I mean, he'd have had that. Ain't no way he would have played. I wouldn't have played Justice Hill. No way he would have played Justice Hill. That'd have been an extra 20. But what really hurt him, Ramondre and Hubbard didn't step up.
He left that
And,
safety slot with the out.
yeah, I didn't know Rap was out. I can't say if he was. Yeah, he was inactive. So hey, that happens sometimes. We all know Big Lawrence is a God-fearing man, so he might have been getting ready to go to church on Sunday morning, and it just slipped his mind. But I mean, even if he'd have replaced him with anybody, I mean, let's say he replaced him with the high safety on the board, which is he wouldn't have picked this guy. Some dude from the Giants, Dane Belton, had 20 points. Nobody see that coming. So he probably would have found somebody that had like 10, 12 points. It wouldn't have been enough. You had a great game. Denver defense, scoring touchdowns and stuff like that. So
Benito, great pickup.
he didn't stand a chance. So you glazing yourself.
Yep. Jacking my Mac. But one thing, now I did say this before I was cut off, but I asked him in the group why he chose Geno. And his I don't know if you saw it or not. Did you?
See.
Okay, well, I'll tell the people. He said that he thought it would be cool for Geno Smith and Jordan Love to face each other on TV and face each other in fantasy football. That's the reason.
Ain't no wrong.
And if that's what you want, you put your fantasy football playoff life on the line on something that you thought.
First off, he thought Geno was going to score.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I'm just telling you what the motherfucker, he didn't say none of that.
I've done that before in my life. Everybody's done that. Hey, I'm going to match you up against this guy, and we're going to go toe for toe, blow for blow.
How'd that work out for him?
It didn't work out.
It didn't. Okay.
I mean, you know what trips me out about you?
What's that?
You be acting like you just everything in your head always work out perfectly, but then when it don't, it's just like, hey, I fucked up. Mm-hmm. Why can't he just have a fuck up moment?
He did. I'm just telling the people.
So why you so digging at him?
I'm not digging it. I'm quoting the motherfucker, man.
Okay. Listen, he went with Geno because he thought Geno was gonna have a better team.
He went with Geno, basically, is what I told you. He can't speak to that nigga. I'm telling y'all and I asked the specific question, why? So I'm telling y'all why he said. Now he paraphrased speaking for motherfuckers like he always.
Nobody speaking for nobody. He went with Geno. You just like, oh, and you wanna look. You so giddy. Look how giddy you is. Take that.
I like blueberry.
Take that goofy ass smile off your face. People looking at it like, look at this little giddy ass nigga.
Giddy about what, man?
I don't know. Why you so giddy?
I'm not giddy. Just because you say it.
No, we can see it. We can see it.
Okay.
Like, I remember during the season when it was real games that you supposed to have been giddy about. This just another regular game.
Regular game, it's the playoffs, baby.
Oh, so that's why you giddy because it's playoffs,
baby.
So you
put your nuts on the table.
So you admit you giddy.
I'm not giddy. I'm just round one of the playoffs. We just going out here.
Is you giddy or you not?
I said I wasn't. This is how I am all the time.
No, you not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, come on, giddy man.
You can call it what you will. Anyway, the ass kickers move on.
El Guito. You said in Spanish.
Anyway, the ass kickers move on to round 2. Again, Missouri Kings, congratulations for making it to the dance. Sorry you had to leave early. Here we go. CHEBO Burgers. Hurricane Walker 3 versus 6. Hurricane Walker 8
versus 6 plus the number 2 seed.
3 seed versus the number 6 seed
plus the number 2 seed.
Was that only? And this is what's crazy though. And I'm gonna get when I'm gonna go into
plus the number 2 seed. Plus the number 2
seed. You 100% blame me for the trade. You blame
me. Tag me in, coach. Tag me in,
I don't even need my papers no more. I don't need my notes or nothing. You 100% blame me for the trade and the trade veto. I'm 100% responsible.
Everything this nigga do for the rest of the season is on you. If this nigga win it all, it's on you.
If the nigga win it all, it's on him. It's his squad.
It's on you. No, it's on you because his squad got 30 points that they shouldn't have.
Ooh. Really? That they shouldn't.
He made a trade.
And the league vetoed the trade. You really want to hash this out right now? I thought we had already put this motherfucker to bed, but you want to hash this shit out right now. Is what you want to do?
Do what you want to do. What you gonna change my mind? Because all I said is 3 versus 6 plus the number 2 seed.
But why not the number 4 seed?
We ain't talking about Brandon right now. We talking about the number.
Talking about me. But okay. All right. Anyway, see, this is 8 and 6, first in the West Division. Projected to hit 266. I'm sorry, projected to hit 298. They might break 300. Sitting at 266 versus number 6 seed, 10 and 4, CHEBO Burks, third in the South, sitting at 210, projected to hit 262. 262 and a potential loss. That is that's painful. You got the best people. Josh Allen, 46 points. As you said in the group earlier, he's scored 100 points over the last 2 games. BTJ, 35.5 points. And Gibbs, a smooth 30. On the flip side, Lamar Jackson going to win MVP. 41 points. What did he have, 5, 6 touchdowns? Huh?
MVP or what?
The NFL. Yeah, he is. Laporta, 21 points, and Mr. Branch. This team.
Did you just watch?
And what's so crazy?
Whoa. Did you just watch the game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so Josh Allen ain't gonna win it. Josh Allen don't got a chance, huh? You just gonna give it to Lamar, but Josh Allen ain't gonna win it.
I don't believe he does. I think they give him Lamar Jackson his third MVP?
It's fourth.
Fourth.
Well, it might be third. I don't know. Third or fourth.
Third or fourth. Tomato.
Why would they do that when Josh Allen got a better record? When Josh Allen putting up just as better numbers, why would they give him the MVP?
I personally think he wins it.
Because he black.
No, shit. That motherfucker got to work.
What? Okay. So what has Lamar done that's better than Josh Allen?
Well, today he scored 5 touchdowns.
Just
only scored 4. I'm just saying you asked.
Okay, what about last week when Josh Allen scored 6 touchdowns?
Lamar didn't.
But this week means more than last week.
I'm just overall. I think
Josh Allen done. I mean, what has Lamar done that you would say, no, Josh Allen, you don't deserve it. We got to get it.
Say that he didn't deserve it. Somebody got to win.
So why would they give it to Lamar when he already won it?
That's my opinion.
His numbers ain't better. His team record ain't better, but he gonna win it. I mean, it's like, I could say it's my opinion, and bam, that's a shield. You can't touch me because it's my opinion. You can't touch me. I got a shield. My opinion. My opinion. No, give me a reason why somebody on a better team with better numbers is going to lose the MVP to another guy.
This happened before. Anyway, 41 points.
No.
Motherfucker, boy.
Either you give me a reason.
I gave my reason.
What? that it happened before?
And it's my opinion.
When it happened before? When somebody on a better team with better numbers lose an MVP to somebody?
I'll pull it up later and put it in the
No,
show.
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
have
Come
it in
on.
front of me. But
But you know it happened.
yep.
Okay, so by when? Well, that's Chris. Are we doing the Christmas show? Probably not.
Why not?
We have to do it on Tuesday.
Of course. It'd be dumb to do it on Wednesday.
If you couldn't do it on, you're gonna be busy.
Shut your fag ass up. Listen, Nico Collins.
I'm just saying that don't make no sense to say somebody got a better record
You don't
and
have to
better
agree with
stats.
me, motherfucker.
They
I'm
got a better record and better stats.
You think
But
Josh Allen wins it? Yay, you.
no, it just makes sense. I'm telling you why. He's got a better record. He's got better stats.
Mhm. You know what? This is going to be the same argument.
And he's got less help.
You know what this argument is going to turn to? This is going to be Lennox in the chat talking about Brandon's GM of the Year award that wins matter. Yeah, you already know what's coming. I see you, Lennox, and I'm waiting on the comment.
You know what I've noticed about you. You always try to catch somebody argument before they even make it.
Mm-hmm. Because I know what's coming.
Well, why you don't know that Josh Allen gonna win the MVP is coming? Well, I mean, you can't even make a fucking.
Been wrong before, nigga.
You can't make one good argument for why Lamar Jackson should win MVP. You can't give me one good argument other than happened before. I just think it's gonna happen. That's your argument. Like, just give me one good reason.
Is this what you want to do during CHEBO and Walker's segment?
We can get to that at any time. I'm trying to figure out why because you like to do these little run bys, and I have to stop you. It's credibility. I got millions and millions of fans calling me like, why you let him get that dumb shit off?
Are you done?
A lot of my female viewers be like, why you let him get that dumb shit off?
Your female viewers' last name of Powell.
Listen. Are you gonna answer the question? Don't try to dance around the shit. Either answer the question or we'll just move
It's
on.
not going to change. I've already answered. I gave my answer.
So you can't give me one. So your answer is you can't give me one good reason.
That's what you want to say, my nigga.
No, I'm asking. We can move on. If I got one good reason, I'll be like, oh, that's a good point. And then we can move on. You ain't got that though, dude. You ain't got one good reason in.
You came out here to fight today.
I ain't came out here to fight. It's a legit question. Why would you say that if you can't back it up? Why would you say that? And then try to stand on it.
My opinion is
see, there you go. There the shield is again. My opinion. It's my opinion.
my opinion, y'all.
Just answer the question.
I've already answered, nigga.
You don't have one good reason.
It's my opinion.
So if I came out and I say Barkley should be the MVP of the league, that's what you think over Barkley should be the MVP over Lamar Jackson. You think
He does lead the league in rush.
But over Lamar Jackson.
I think they both tied for rushing touchdowns.
Oh,
that's your boy Hurts.
So you think he should be over Lamar Jackson?
He has a good argument for it. He got a good chance. Yeah, he got a good chance. I wouldn't be upset if he got it. I wouldn't be upset if Allen got it. I wouldn't be upset if Hurts got it.
I'm telling you, the boy Allen got more. He got better stats, more wins.
That is so unprofessional. So
he got better stats. That's my alarm. I got an alarm that got to go off at this time. Better stats, more wins.
Okay.
And a less talented team. I don't know what your definition of MVP is, but it looked like Josh Allen to me.
Okay, cool. So we got CHEBO burgers. Going up against Hurricane Walker. CHEBO Burgers had a wonderful, wonderful week. Projected to finish out at 264 in round one. Now, this game is still not locked. It's not over. 21% chance CHEBO Burgers has to come back and win. I've seen stranger shit happen. But Lamar Jackson 41, 46 to Josh Allen. Henry didn't come through for him, I guess, because it really wasn't a shootout. I don't know why Henry didn't come through. Gibbs had 30. Laporta 21. I don't think anybody left really anything on the bench. This is the best everybody could do. Walker just had a wonderful, wonderful time. When Walker came out here, really, really did his thing this week. And hey, it is. And you want to talk about James Cook, 29.95 points. Walker goes on to win their first playoff win in their first playoffs on their way to round two. Shout out to Hurricane Walkers. CHEBO, you've had a great season. You took out the undefeated Team Commish. You had a wonderful season, but it's time to clean out your locker, homie.
Why would you bring up Team Commish?
Sorry?
Why would you bring up Team Commish?
I was showing the accolades to CHEBO Burgers.
So you bring up Team Commish?
I bring up that they were the ones that did. So you
I'm just saying, why you bring up Team Commish? This is about CHEBO Burgers.
And that's one of their accomplishments. And they would agree that is one of their accomplishments.
Not one of their accomplishments. You know what their accomplishment is?
What's that?
They didn't win against Rankin's crew. How about that accomplishment? Why you ain't bring that up?
Wow.
What did they do? Rankin's crew gave them 6 objectives. They didn't do one, not one of them. No, they beat Team Commish in a regular season game. Who. They stopped them from going undefeated. Who. At the beginning of the season, we gave them 6 objectives to do.
Wow.
They went 0-6.
What were the objectives?
Win the scoring title.
They didn't.
Win bragging rights.
They didn't.
Win the division.
They did not.
Win team of the year.
They did not.
Win it all.
They did not. They will
win a playoff game. Just one. All they had to do was win.
Oh, I see. You go down. See, this is the thing. This is what's so fucked up about you. This is so fucked up about you. You took me down that alley, and I didn't even think about.
Oh, we said it.
If he would have got the playoff win,
he would. He ain't won playoff win since 2019. So it's 6 seasons.
That is
It's 6, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5 seasons.
I hate when you're right.
You know, right? We just called them out. We called them out at the beginning of the year. And we said, it's about time y'all do one of these things. Y'all ain't done nothing since y'all left the East. Maybe it's time they leave the South, go back to another division because they was
10-4. Hey, man.
No, listen. Shut up for a second. They was 10-4. They was in another division. They would have been the number 2 seed. They would have been playing Big Lawrence. They would have won a division, and they would have won a playoff game. But they in the South. Listen, it's whatever. It's whatever. They can stay in the South. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when the South get too hard for me, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna pack my bags. I'm gonna go somewhere where I know I can take care of business. Maybe that's what he should do. Maybe he should find another. Maybe he should go back to the East. How about that?
You find any way that you can to shit on the CHEBO Burgers.
Nobody trying to shit on. I'm just telling the truth. Like y'all, when it looked like CHEBO Burgers was dominating the bragging rights, dominating the scoring, it was, oh, you eat the crow, be humble, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. But the fact of the man is all said and done from the beginning to the end. CHEBO Burgers ain't do shit. He lost to the Rankins crew. The Rankins crew finally got his ass. We finally got that motherfucker. I feel like Day and Friday when they cropped that little motherfucker. We finally got that motherfucker. We've been on his ass ever, taking them L's. But this is a goddamn win for the Rankins crew. We finally won one. And he didn't do it. We called it out at the beginning of the year before any game had been played. So it ain't no 2020 hindsight, nothing. We called it from the beginning. We said, these are the parameters. This is what we want you to do. If you can't do none of this, whatever else you do really don't matter because you ain't done everything we asked him to do. He ain't done this decade.
This is his Don King, y'all.
There ain't no Don King.
This,
Everything we
he
asked
gonna
him to
go
do.
home with the winner. See,
No,
had Hurricane Walker lost, he would go out there and make it about Hurricane Walker's low
still want
activity.
Hurricane Walker to lose. But here's the problem with Hurricane Walker.
I'm gonna let you finish with CHEBO. I don't want you to get your shit out.
Hurricane Walker got friends in high places.
Whoa.
To him. Because he be at 240 right now, maybe 248. Because let's say he'd have started Wandale Robinson. So instead of having a 30 burger, he'd be minus 22, 21. So he probably still he probably look he looking like he finna hit 300. And he probably still would have won this game. But I still don't like Cook being on his team. And he ain't getting no pass on Cook until the end of the season. End of his season. Or the end of the season. Anyway, back to CHEBO.
Okay.
That's a rough one, man. 262. Listen, here's another thing. And he couldn't help it. But that last game against Lennox, week 14, he couldn't help it. He had guys on the bye. It wasn't his fault. But that's the difference right now. Because
Mm-hmm.
if he was the fifth seed, he'd be playing Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
And that 262 would be looking mighty nice.
Mighty nice. And then World Boss will have to deal with Hurricane Walker. And he continues his first round playoff loss. But he didn't. That's why every win matters, people. Every win matters.
There you have it. Listen, man, CHEBO will be fine. He'll come back. He'll say some motivational shit in the room and come back next year, hype, ready to go, make some changes. But the Rankins crew run. And guess what? The Rankins crew ain't no take our ball and go home. We got this win. We gonna run it back next year, nigga. Run it back. Same parameters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Rankins crew won.
And here's one thing I don't want nobody to say, especially CHEBO burgers, that we do this. When y'all do that, if I'd have won one, you'd have been like, oh, you made us better. You saying you made us better. Nah, we won. Y'all lost because we didn't think y'all could do it. And guess what? You going back to the same South with the same 3-time champ, the same division that you finished third in. Matter of fact, I gotta do some research because I don't know if CHEBO burgers ever finished second in the South.
I actually did that research and I don't believe they have.
I gotta check 2021. He might, because I know I was the AC, but I went to the championship as the AC. Lennox
The year
wanted
all the first rounds lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was that the year that he won?
I don't know if Brian made. No, Brian didn't make the.
That's
I got to check 2021.
I'm gonna say this. Now you just went in on CHEBO burgers and how the
I
rank.
ain't go in on CHEBO burgers. I just told the facts of the story.
The facts of the story is the rankings crew won. You guys were right, and you went in and had a nice little soliloquy, a nice segment on them. Just went out there talking, but you didn't say much about how you was wrong about the ass kickers. The rankings crew didn't win on the ass kickers. The rankings crew was completely wrong on the ass kickers because the rankings
First
crew actually said
first
that
off,
they was one of the worst teams in the league, but they didn't
no,
come back.
I didn't say that. I said we agreed in
Oh,
our
you
head.
agree?
We agreed in our head. And I didn't even have to tell you that, but I did say, I said we agreed in our head, but we didn't challenge what's called. We just said, yeah, we agreed and we thought they was one of the worst teams in the league.
Why they
And
end up number two
and
seed?
okay. It okay. But we already said we was wrong. Matter of fact, the reason we agreed is because we was telling you we was wrong. But I understand you wanted to glaze yourself with your squad. You earned it. Glaze, go ahead. What else you want to say? What else you want to say about it?
I got nothing
Uh,
really to say other than they still the number two team. They continue their winning ways. Now, this is the last game. 4 versus 8. The division champ from the North finished out 7-7. GM of the year, whether you
4 versus 5.
what I say, 4 versus 5. I'm sorry. Brandon, 77, 161, projected finish out of 184. You're gonna have to hear it all off season. Chase and Burrow, 21 and 18, Philly D. Evans, 42 motherfucking points. Terry McLaurin, 28 and 25 from Daniels. Your stack is now stacking, young lad. You take twice. You went out there and got the motherfuckers you needed, and you came back and you finished second in the division. First playoff win in 4 years, something like that.
Since 2019.
So the same 5 years. So your first playoff win in 5 years. Shout out to the world boss. Projected to hit 267. You put together a great squad. Jaden Daniels doing this thing. Bijan, I think he top 3, top 5 in fantasy. Charbonnet looked like he was gonna do his thing. He ain't doing shit today that I could see.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about the elephant in the room.
What's the elephant in the room?
We've been talking about it all week in the chat room. Are you gonna you just gonna ignore it? Come on, man. Don't make me do this.
I want you to do this. You gonna
Well,
have to.
you already know what it is.
What is that?
Talking about the guy who is literally. Let me check one. He is literally starting 8 guys on his offense
Mm-hmm.
that he drafted.
Okay.
Win the playoff game.
Winning a playoff game. Congratulations.
Who doing that?
Nobody.
Who the man when it comes to the draft?
Ain't nobody got a
Who
draft
the man?
resume.
Like, stop it.
Nobody has a draft resume better than mine. You've
I
already.
don't know. I don't know. I beg to differ.
Okay, you can beg to differ all
We
you
we
want.
done done it in the room. Oh, come on,
He
bring
put
it in.
together a bunch of niggas that went out
Bring,
there, and he just because he
bring it.
started. Listen,
Bring
you
it.
can break at
Bring
the
it.
end of the
So
day.
no. 'Cause that's I'm not finna let you just say it because we actually went blow for blow,
Mm-hmm.
and you tapped out. You
That way.
got busy all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to? Do we want to go down? Because we see his 8. Can you give
Okay,
me
you
8?
want to say that dude's okay? He started all the niggas that he drafted. Okay,
Give
cool,
me
and
8.
he won in the playoff game.
Just,
Great.
just give
Now,
just give me 8.
hmm?
Give me 8.
I don't have 8. You already know I don't have 8. I
So you ain't
started
got 8
6
still.
today.
Did it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Who's the 6?
Let's see. Jacobs, Ladd, Reed, Smith,
4.
Coleman, and Downs. That's 6. No, I'm not. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. These are motherfuckers I drafted. Yes. So again, going back to the world boss, you got 8 motherfuckers that you started, 8 motherfuckers that you drafted. Congratulations, nigga. You won your first playoff game in 5 years after a 2-year tank. After 3 years, and we're gonna talk about those 2-year tanks. Remember, you didn't start taking in week 6. You tried your motherfucking best. But again, I give you your props on your team. This motherfucker, I'm not ashamed.
Strategy.
Huh?
Tanking is a strategy.
And I'm not at the end. Did he do it? So yeah, he did it. I'm not making it up. So it could be a strategy all at once. At the end of the day, your first playoff win in 5 years. Shout out to you, nigga. You did take twice to get to it, but you put together a great squad. You put together a great squad. Not a good, a great. You have at least 1 300-point game this year. 2, actually, right?
Got 1. He got 1.
1. But it is the highest scoring one, right? No, you took that one over, right?
He got the highest score.
The highest scoring. So again, you put out a great squad. You win your first playoff game in 5 years. It did take you 2 tanks to get there. But congratulations to you. Shout out to you. People's champ. You just didn't have it, man. You just didn't have it. It didn't work out for you. You didn't really leave anything on the bench. This is pretty much the best your motherfuckers was going to do. So go clean out your lockers. The shit didn't work out. So all the losers in the first round.
You want to speak on GM of the year?
All right. People have said, and they have an issue. There were other people that they felt were more deserving. Cheese the Dime, he also felt that he was more deserving, and his name came up. Who else came up? Brian's name came up, and GRONK might have came up. Your projection went up to 261. Congratulations, big dog. Brandon.
Hold on, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. We back. So where was that? We was talking about the world boss, and I was saying how dude put together a great team, and he was talking about all these punk ass rookies that dude got together.
Basically talking about Brandon taking that L in the rivalry game, getting swept by Lennox. That's a big deal, especially in the playoffs. It's a rivalry.
First round,
this playoff game would have been had big time bragging rights, and
at the end of the day, this is when you talk about revenge tour. Shout out to the world boss getting their revenge, because Brandon did beat the shit out the nigga in the regular season. He did.
Oh, he didn't sweep him. I'm tripping. No, she could have swept him had he won this game. That's what I meant to say.
Mm-hmm. Brandon also won 1/6 of that Hurricane Walker trade. What do you think about that?
He what?
He was 1/6 of the Hurricane Walker veto. I just noticed you never talk about it when we talk about Brandon.
Because you vetoed.
Did Brandon not?
You vetoed.
I did. Did Brandon not?
Yeah, Brandon vetoed.
Oh, so he was 1/6 of the trade.
You vetoed.
Oh, okay. I still think that World Boss
Did you not
was 6. I still think World Boss was one of the 6 because he was scared of that shit. But it is.
You just gonna make up a lie.
I'm not making. I have to give it again my opinion. I really do think that motherfucker was a part of the veto because he did not want to see Cook on Brian's team. He had so much to lose that week. I think World Boss was one of the 6. He'll never admit it, and I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. I have nothing to support it. All I have is pure speculation.
But you did, but for a fact, you did veto it.
Oh, 100% for a fact I did veto it. And what's so this is the soft ass shit that I like. And I want to go ahead and talk about this nigga still talk to you backline. And and y'all understand, fuck the chat room, and it's the friends and family league. Like, he ain't never been saved. He's been saved more than anybody in this league. He got the stones, the grapes, the acorns To sit up and cry like a little girl because somebody got saved against you?
He see how you move.
How I move.
Yep.
I move. Me.
Yep.
Me.
Yes.
All right. That's what's up. So
They
listen.
see how you move, and when you get mad, you tell them, I'm gonna move like this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Did I
What
say
else he
that this
supposed to
time?
say? What else? You said it a many a times.
Did I say it
Now
this?
this was one of your first times being able to act on something that you said you would do,
This the
and
first
what you do,
time? This the first
and what
time?
you do,
Is
and
this the
what you
first
do.
time? I want to hear you say the words. It's the first time again. So
It's
that's
the
on record.
first time
So, okay, cool.
that
You already said it. So the other
since you
four times.
said, well, listen, since you said if you make any moves, I'm gonna put my game together and veto it.
I never said the word, I'm going to put my gang together.
You said you was gonna veto it.
I said I was going to veto. I'm only one man.
I'm your daddy. I'll veto your trade. And this was the first time you actually did it.
Bullshit. I've saved that nigga. You've already agreed to this, and I'm not going to let you backpedal. Have you
I'm
said
not
on
backpedaling.
this show that he has been saved more times than anybody?
I'm not backpedaling.
Did you say it? Is what my question.
You start breaking up. Say it one more time.
Did you say it? Did you say he's been saved more times than anybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not the first time that I've allegedly.
In 2020, after he won it in 2021, did you tell him that you will veto any trade that you don't like?
Did like, yes.
And did you act? Was this the first time you act on something that you didn't like?
Yes.
So he got every right to think what he got, how he feel. Friends and family. You got your little clique to veto all his shit.
I didn't get nobody to do. I'm going on record, y'all. Look at me, people. Look at me, people.
Did you say Brandon never said it? Brandon never said he'll do that. You the one who said you would do it. So
I said I would veto. I never said I would gather the troops or rally the troops or this.
Let me ask you this. We got two people.
Two people.
You pissed both of them off. But one person say, I'm gonna kill you. When you come up dead, who the first suspect?
The nigga that said I'm finna veto this shit. Brandon said
the person that said I'm gonna kill you, not the other guy. Even though he might be, you pissed them both off. But you the one who openly said I'm gonna kill you.
You trying to put together whatever.
I'm not trying to put anything. I'm telling you the facts of the story, and I'm telling you why he feel the way he feel. You might try to act like you some innocent bystander in this thing, but you can't tell that man how he's supposed to feel. When you out here threatening him and then acting on your threats.
I like the way you spin it. You are the king of spin.
Oh, there we go. I'm spinning.
You are.
I'm spinning the truth.
Because you want to make it and for the nerd, and I tell y'all people, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I say the shit that's not very nice. I say the shit you niggas don't want to, and he can't. And we've already had this conversation. All we did was switch roles. It ain't no biggie. But I'm the bad guy, and it's easy to root against the bad guy. So you want to make the whole narrative about me, and that's fine. I'll take that. I own my part. 1/6 of that veto is me. This shit is bigger than Nino Brown, Mr. Hogan.
You vetoed it.
Mr. Hogan. This shit is bigger than Nino Brown. I wasn't the orchestrator of this. It's cool though. Listen, so basically the losers this week, the way it's looking, Missouri Kings, you go out. The GRONK, you go out. People's Champ, you go out. and CHEBO Burgers the way it's looking, but you still could be in it. But the way it's looking, if he's projected to hit 302, you could go out. So all four losers in round one, clean out your likeness. It's been real. But let's talk a little bit about the matchups next week. And we touched on them a little bit. We got to get a little bit of something. How are you feeling about the World Boss potentially next week?
We didn't play them twice. They're a good team. We didn't play them twice. Actually, both times we didn't play them.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have their best efforts. I think the first time they put up maybe like a little bit over 200. The second time they was like 189. So we listen. We didn't put our best effort. I had an offer, had some decisions that I left on the bench. I think we can go toe to toe with anybody, though. So we gonna have to bring our A game. Cup was one. He can't step out. So what would be real nice if we are playing World Boss next week, it'd be real nice for old Walker to come back.
I would be nice. Last time y'all faced each other was 309 to 189. That was a two. That was 100.
He had his best effort. He had his best effort, but
sorry, I'm keeping you up past your bedtime.
Nah, I mean, we'll see, man. I mean, how do you feel about playing your boy and the MVP, Josh Allen?
I am nervous. Two reasons. One, because of the karma aspect, not for me, for you. Because you've been riding this nigga all year.
I've been riding him all year because he deserves it.
Okay, that's again an opinion.
It's not an opinion; it's facts.
It is already.
You already said it.
Airing your opinion. I'm not knocking. I mean, I guess it's.
He do dumb shit. He got listen. Just because you get away with dumb shit, don't mean you ain't still doing dumb shit.
I fucks with it. All I know is this: I'm nervous because just like us, we starting to hit on all cylinders at the right time. These motherfuckers is too. And I think the way the universe is set up, it's very possible that if you can beat the World Boss in round two, that it's very possible you could see this young lad in the championship game, which will go against everything.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
It'd be crazy.
What's that?
Cook come out next week and just go crazy. And then in championship game against me, Cook is nowhere to be found.
That would be crazy.
And then I just win it all.
Wouldn't
that be karma?
That would be poetic. If y'all face in the championship game, that shit would be fucking bananas. I would have to see about getting him on the show. If it ends up being a rematch between me and World Boss, I want you to try to facilitate him getting on the show. That face-off would be amazing. And if Hurricane Walker gets on, I will do everything I can to get him on. Because to have the 1 and 2 on the show have a true face-off, that would be amazing. We're going to have to work on that.
It ain't happening.
Which one? None of
Lennox ain't coming on the show.
Two pussy?
Ain't got nothing to do with two pussy.
Oh, okay. Two pussy. I understand. That's just. One thing I want to say. One thing
out in the game.
Huh?
Thought I just heard Sam Howell is in the game.
Yeah. Gino threw it.
Gino got hurt.
Yeah, he's questionable.
Is Sam Howell on Lennox team still?
I could check that in a second. I think he dropped him. Uh,
Mm.
you said my stack, and then, as I look at this breakdown, I got screens over here, y'all. I'm looking at everything. You always said that my stack, if they score a minimum of what?
I don't know.
7.
60.
They in this
60.
particular game, they got 77 and still going. In this particular game, the Green Bay stack has scored 77 points. That's good money. That's good money. So I fucks with that. But so it's gonna be interesting next week. I ain't really got nothing. This motherfucker over here watching
Your stack. When I say 70, I'm talking about
the
offensive. I
three,
ain't talking about
the whole
the
thing.
extra shit you throw on there with the head coach and the kicker. And I mean, that's still part of your stack, but that the true essence. That's just some extra shit that you got on there. But if
Well,
you
you
got
got
to
Brock
count,
Bauer still going. Keon Coleman had it. Do you know what pissed me off? AR-15 is fucking trash. He's diminishing my. Reed is gonna have to do better. Coleman gonna have to step up, and Downs can't do shit because it's fucking.
oh, you know what's crazy?
Yes.
Your stack is all this. My stack is all this. Reed been fucking scoring fucking no point, 7 points tonight. He got fucking 12 points. Not one time you blame Love. Fucking Coleman bitch ass calls one motherfucking catch, a deep pass on a
Do now.
broken play, and you don't say shit about Allen. But Josh Downs playing fucking Denver, and that's AR-15 fault.
I'm just saying, my opinion. Watch him grab the shit, y'all.
You keep using my opinion as a shield. You do it every time. That's like your shield. Like if I say my opinion, you can't say nothing. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I got a shield.
You are
Like
fucking.
stop that shit.
Listen,
I'm just showing you the hypocrisy and your other cats ain't performing, and you don't blame that quarterback, but now you want to blame fucking AR-15 if Downs have a bad game,
yeah.
even though he's playing the number one defense in all the land.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to eat them niggas up, right? Is
Hey,
that what you telling? He's supposed to eat Denver defense up?
I'm saying that I think the dude.
Is you telling me
No,
Down
no, no.
was supposed to eat Denver? If you had to choose between Denver defense and Down, who gonna win that?
Probably Denver's defense like they did.
He got 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
How much he should have had?
16 minimum.
So you trying to say Denver defense ain't that good? He should have had 16.
I'm not gonna go down this
No,
alley.
I'm just asking.
The
I'm
first
just asking
jump,
because it sounds like
the
you
first.
talking out. It sounds like you talking out your neck.
Mm-hmm.
If Denver defense that good, you telling me he still should have had 16?
I'm telling you that I can't
He
wait
should
for.
have had 16.
I wish he would have. I wish he would have. He didn't. So
And that's on AR.
yes, in my opinion. Now, listen, y'all. This has been the show. This is my co-host, Roy from the Rankins Crew. I want to say from me to yours, you to me, from my hood to your hood, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that good type shit. But I'm gonna go ahead, Roy. You go ahead and send them motherfuckers out.
I'm done, man.
What? Nah, what? What?
We done?
Are you done? Yeah, we done. Go ahead and send the people out, sir. If not, I will. To all the losers this week and bottom eight, clean out your lockers, my niggas. I'll holler
You
at you,
get a kick
motherfucker.
out of that. You get a kick out of talking to the losers, don't
Yeah, you give me Chuppy a little bit, yeah.
you? Make you giddy.
I want to say giddy. The only move is the right move, people. With that being said, I'll holler at you motherfuckers. Peace.